Hello everyone, I just want to make a quick guide explaining the new dungeons on penguin.gg because they have changed a lot since last season. So I just want to help everyone learn how to do the new dungeons. We're going to be doing this in two parts. For the first part I'm just going to be showing you the fire run and the water run. These are the two easiest, and then in the next part we'll show you jungle and sky. I'm also going to be explaining all the weapons and armor you should use, and also a bit about loot boxes and the new trims they've added. Okay, so let's get right into it by playing a dungeons run. Okay, so we're in the first room, and this room is pretty easy. You just got to kill 15 zombies. Oh, for me it's pretty easy because I got just one tap of them. Yeah, it's pretty good. Sometimes you get baby zombies. I know that's actually meant to happen, but sometimes you get baby zombies. So you just want to kill 15 zombies in this first room. So we're just gonna kill 15. So. Also, if you're finding it hard to kill them without dying, you can always go to here, and then I don't think they can actually get to you from here. So you can just grind them without them being able to reach you, which will probably be better if you don't have a good sword or something. So you can grind them without dying, make it ultimately easier. Okay, so that should be the last something. No, seriously not the last. Okay, we got one more. I don't know why they're spawning so slowly. Usually they're a lot faster than this. Okay, so now we finished the first room. We're going to be on to the second room, and I'm going to be showing you guys the skip and the easiest way to do this room. So you're going to go down, and you're going to jump on the. You're going to stop on the 6th platform. So this platform right here, and you're going to jump over to this edge here, and you're just going to run along down to here, and here. Then we're just going to go through these vines, and you're going to want to jump on the corner and then jump again for the momentum to easily make that jump every single time. And then we're going to go this way into the wither skeleton. In this room, you need to kill 2 elite wither skeletons, which is the ones wearing the golden armor. So I'm going to show you the easy way to do this with the sword with no armor. So we're just going to get 2 wither knights on us, and then we have some wither knights chasing us. We're gonna run back this way, and we're actually going to go onto this little pillar here. And right when you're here, they cannot reach you, so you can kill them without any problems. As you can see, unless you walk too close to them, they can't hit you, and you can easily grind more. So if you have, even if you have a really bad sword, you can still really easily kill them. Then you can move on to the next room. And I'm going to be showing you the fastest way to complete a maze. This is also where I recommend you grind damage if you're going for a 6-star run. And, you know, it's probably the best place to do it. So you're going to want to go through this path and take a left. And then you're going to want to take a right. Grind some damage away. So you want to keep going this way, left, right, left, and then jump there for the quickest route. And then you're just going to run this way, straight down here, take a right, and then you're going to do this parkour. And then you are basically at the end. You just got to take a left, then right, and then we're at the end. So that's the fastest way to do it. So like I said, if you want to, you can just stay in there for a while and just grind all the mobs for the damage, because for a 6-star run you need to get 3,000 damage. So if you're going for a 6-star run and max rewards, you're going to want to get 3,000 damage. Okay, so now the bridge. I don't really have a cheat for this one because the spiders will always be able to get to you, but you can come up here and you can grind the endermite from here. Spiders can climb up here. They can still kill you, but this is the best way you can complete this room without dying. And then you've only got to kill 10. Once you kill 10, we're going to move on to the boss room. And I'm going to be showing you the way I would do it and the order I would break the towers. But it's really up to you how you break the towers. So, the first tower I'm going to break is the one that gives you the ticks of damage, because it's harder to get around quickly with it. So you're going to come straight over to this tower. You're just going to stop the tower. Okay. And then we're going to go to the left tower. And we're going to destroy this one, because this one re-heals the boss. Okay. And now, when we've destroyed it, it's not inactive yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to grind the boss for some damage. And even when it's inactive, we're still going to keep trying to kill the boss so we can get it as low as possible, while waiting for the other two towers to be active, because you can't kill the boss until you've destroyed every single tower. Also, guys, if you want to be able to do it without getting hit, if you just come up here and you stand on this ledge, it can't reach you as easily. And well, it's got a shield at the moment. Hang on, let me go break. If I break the shield, it'd be a lot better example. So this one is the shield. This one is doesn't allow you to hit the boss. So you're gonna want to destroy that one as soon as it comes up. And then this one is damage. It's just gone inactive as we got over there. So I can show you this thing now. So basically, if you go onto this ledge right here and you go up right into the far corner, it shouldn't be able to reach you. And then you can just easily find it up here. Then fire attacks can still get you, but you know, it just does a lot less damage to you. But as long as you stay in that corner, it shouldn't be able to hit you. If you go too far out, then it will be able to hit you. So you just want to stay right in so it can't hit you. And then this last one is the damage tower. So we're just gonna destroy it really quickly, and then we can kill the boss, and then I will show you the water dungeon. Okay, now we're all done. We got 1 of proficiency on each tool, so that is basically just 1 extra proficiency. It doesn't really make a difference because you know you need quite a few proficiency to get extra drops on each tool. And then we also got 8 coins, 350 XP, 1 defender's heart, and 2 defender's essence for a 2,500 damage run. So that's pretty good for not even a max run. Okay, so now I'm going to be showing you the water dungeon. The water dungeon is a little bit more tedious. It's a little bit more annoying. So you start off in the first room. You just got to kill 2 cave spiders. This is the easiest room in the whole water dungeon by far. You just got to find 2 water dungeons, and for me, I just want to tap them. I don't actually know if you can get anywhere where they can't hit you. Okay, wait, let me see if I can find somewhere where you can get where they can't reach you. I mean, they're going to be able to reach you anywhere, actually, because they're spiders, so I'm just not going to bother. Just keep running, just ignore the big ones, and just try go for the cave spiders, and then once you've killed them, they should all just respawn. Just like that. Okay, now you're going to head into the next room, and this room is by far the most annoying. You've got to find 5 treasure chests in this massive lake kind of thing, and they're always a little bit bugged. Definitely not as bugged as they used to be. So you just want to find 5 treasure chests, and you'll know when it's a treasure chest because it will have a little name tag on it. You can see these towers of chests, but they're not actually the treasure chests. They're just places where they can spawn. I think it's a bug. I don't think it's meant to be like that. I think only treasure chests that are meant to be there are meant to spawn. Okay, so also this is bugged as well. This is called water NPC. It's meant to be called treasure chest. But you actually have to hit this picture at the bottom. As we can see, there's another one over there. So we can just go get this one. By the way, guys, this is not 100% every time. You can spawn anywhere where there's chest towers. So just keep that in mind that your water dungeon, your water NPCs will not be in the same place as mine. And then there's one more over there. You need to find 5. Okay, so I'll just cut the video into what I can. Okay, guys, so I just got into the next room, and this room is the easiest room. It's actually no, this is the second easiest room. This is parkour. There's no found cheat for it yet, but this parkour is fairly easy. You just want to just not miss the jump, I guess. There's not really a cheat for it. I think this parkour is definitely easier than the nether parkour. But they are. This one is a bit longer than the nether parkour though. So as you can see, we finished parkour. Now we're going to go on to the easiest room. This room is slightly annoying. Okay, so basically this one is King of the Hill. The mobs here are pretty easy to kill, apart from the Wither Skeleton that's got a lot of health. But you basically just have to go up here and you just have to stand in this red area. And as you can see, actually you can't see because it's covered up, but at the top of my screen. Hang on, let me try fix that real quick. As you can see, the cough, you can see the cough progress at the top. So you know how long you've got left. I think it's about 2 seconds per percent. So you've just got to sit here for about, I don't know. You've just got to sit here for about 3 minutes, and then you can move on to the next room. Okay, guys, so I've just unlocked the next room. In this room, you have to kill 2 iron golems. Well, yeah, pretty much it. You've just got to kill 2 iron golems. I don't have a safe place in this map. But there probably is one. If you just get somewhere where they can't hit you. Actually, I might have just found one. No, that's not one. Okay. Okay, as you can see, there's an iron golem here. It's got 200 health. It means it's going to be a problem. I just kill it every hits. And there's also enough here. Okay, well that one was bugged, and that happens sometimes. Basically, you kill the actual iron golem rather than the dungeon iron golem. So it's slightly annoying. Let me just find one more iron golem. Yeah, there we go, guys. I just found my second iron golem. There we go. Now we can move on to the last room. Okay, guys, so I'm going to be showing you the way I would be defeating the boss if my sword isn't as good. Because there's a little way you can trap it to make it a lot easier. So basically, if you go and you hit the boss, not that way. I don't want you to. Alright, so we might be using dungeon tools. I can't really show you, but I'll just run over there and show you like this. Basically, if you just hit the boss into this corner with your sword, you can hit it all the way into this corner over here. And if you keep going, you can actually get it through here in this little gap here. And then if you take it all the way into this corner, it can't escape you. So that would be how I would do it if I had a worse sword. But I don't have a worse sword. So if you have a pretty decent sword, you can just kill it in the thing. It doesn't do any damage really. It does like 3 HP a tick. There's no towers or anything. You just simply have to kill it. You don't have to worry about the guardians. They do nothing. You just gotta kill the elder guardian. Actually, if you have like armor, you might want to kill the guardians just so you don't take damage. But I just find it easier just to kill the elder guardian. So I'll meet you guys back at the dungeon support and finish killing this elder guardian to play in the rest of the phase. Okay, guys, so I'm back at the spawn. So I'm going to be showing you a couple things. I'm first going to show you the new trims. So they basically added these trims. It's basically like a relic. You can get a, let me find it. So this thing, a random armor trim. And you don't have to put it on or anything. It just gives you perks. So we go to /trims. We go to /trims list here. You can see all of them. So the Sentry armor increases farming proficiency. Vex increases mining proficiency. Wild increases slaying proficiency. Coast increases woodcutting proficiency. Ward increases fishing proficiency. Snout armor increases all proficiency by 5, which is really good. Tide increases trait effects by 2%. Eye armor trim increases attribute effect by 2%. Spy armor trim increases relic proc chance by 1%. Rib armor trim increases crystal effects by 2.5%. And silence armor trim increases chance of hatching higher tier eggs by 1%. So that's all the trims, and then you basically equip them by holding the piece of armor you want to put them on in your hand, and you just do /trims, and that should just come at the GUI, put the trim on it. Okay, so next I'm going to explain to you the loot boxes. I don't really have one. Let me see if I can buy one. There's no loot boxes for sale. Basically, you can get loot boxes just by killing mobs in the dungeons, and you can get all kinds of different loot boxes. You can get basically a loot box for every single piece of armor. So every single piece of armor you can get a loot box for, and you can get also a sword loot box to get a new sword. So the stuff I use at the moment isn't the best. I use the Storm Slasher sword, which gives me 15 speed, which is really good, because when I'm holding it, I get to go a little bit faster when I'm running, which makes the parkour easier. And then I usually just use health boost armor, just so I don't die, because I don't need any damage buffs, because I already do 30 damage with my sword. You can also get critical hit damage, which is basically every once in a while you might get a critical hit. You don't have to actually jump and hit them, you just have to be hitting them, and you might get a critical hit. And you can get armor or tools that increase the critical hit chance, so you have a higher chance of hitting a critical hit. And then you can get swords and armor which increase your critical hit damage. Okay, and then last of all, I'm going to explain to you this area outside of the actual dungeon spawn. So basically, if we go over to this guy, the dungeon trader, he will trade you a ton of stuff for things to help you win dungeons easier. So as you can see, the weak hill totem wants 150 oak logs, 3 defender essence, and 10 dungeon coins. Well, we only have 2 defender essence on me, but if you go and get the dungeon tools, I've kind of forgot how you get the dungeon. Is it just in here? Yeah, it's just in here. So you get the iron pickaxe and the iron axe for free. So if you just grab them, I've got some in my private vault. So basically, I'm going to try and remember this. I don't know if I'm able to get this right, but I think the oak tree is the first tree you can break from level 5. So there's an oak tree back here in this corner. There's an oak tree there. And then at level 10 you can break birch. At level 15 you can break I think actually it's level 15 you can break mangrove. Let me just see what level you need to break this. Oh, so this might be level 25 then. To break mangrove. Level 15. Actually not quite sure what level 15 is. It might just be spruce. Or it might just be a 10 level gap from birch to spruce. And then with the ores, you can break copper from level 5, gold from level 10, iron from level 15, and diamond from level 20. And then you can just kill all these mobs, also depending on the level. I think the zombies 15, actually maybe it's spider that's 15, zombies 10, skeleton is 15, and with the skeleton it's level 20. You can see your level here on the side, so I'm level 22. And then you can take all your stuff over to the trader, and you can trade in stuff you got for items to make dungeons easier. So I think that's all I have to explain. If you want me to explain anything else in part 2, just drop a comment, and I will hopefully be able to explain it in part 2, as well as how to do jungle run and sky run. So guys, remember, if you did enjoy this video and you found it helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you all in part 2.